Hello, Omega ARK players. Today we're going to do a breeding video. Um, it was requested, so I'm doing it. It's a good feed. I'm getting a lot of good feedback from everybody, and this is what was suggested I should do. Kind of explain to you guys how the mating variants work and how to breed multiple stats. For me, it's very basic knowledge because I've been playing ARK for 4,000 plus hours. But for some people, it's new coming from console and whatnot. So I figured, why not? It's worth it. So we're gonna be using these two velos. One is Prime, one is Knockback. Also, this is gonna be my first um, kind of more editing video to make it shorter for you guys. I'll record, I'll stop, I'll edit it together, record, stop, and all that until I put the video together. So just be gentle with me. It's not gonna look very good. But so we have a Prime Brutal and a Knockback. These are both Rage variants, so you can breed them together. Same thing with a Cosmic. You can get a Starfire and a Singularity, and it's always going to take the mother's variant, so it will always be Brutal. But between the two tiers, because one is prime, one is just basic, it's kind of it's not a 50-50, it leans more towards of the lower side. Like I just bred them together and I got, oh, I don't have them on me, but it was a basic brutal instead of prime. It's very rare that you'll get closer to the higher tier. To speed up this process, I have Nest. One of his passive special abilities is that eggs will hatch faster. So it'll speed up the process. The way you do this, if you have one, even if it's level 1, it doesn't matter. You take some eggs, the better the egg, obviously the better outcome. So we're at like about 3 days and 10 hours. So you put the eggs in there and you say consume all eggs. And then it doubled it. So all the eggs will be boosted really quickly. So I will show you guys here how to do it. So he is, because I de-rendered him, I have to, not mating. I will refresh the breeding cycle that it doesn't have. This is so weird. I literally just had breeding potions on me. If you have this mod, I suggest, if you don't have this mod and you're oh, I did the wrong ones. Okay, so sorry about that. Apparently, I don't have any breeding potions here, even though I just had them in my inventory. So this is the base. If you guys like to take a look at it, I have one of my live streams earlier today showing you guys around, teaching you some basic knowledge of things. We're just gonna yoink a few of these. And a few genders. There you go, some few gender swappers. Alright. Let's go back to my breeding hole. Alright. As always, video is gonna be a little long, because I don't know where those mating potions went. So I refreshed the mating cycle, so they're mating again. If you don't have this on your server, obviously you're gonna have to wait for the timer. While they're mating, I am going to... Oh, I had them right up here. Whoops. Destroy all souls. Yes. Okay, there we go. And we're having a dino wipe in 15 minutes here, so I will have to do some miracle bosses for everybody. So they're mating. Nothing out of the ordinary here. We have the mutator set for later. I will show you guys how to line up your um, dinos so you can start breeding stats into them. Um, I will explain it how I understand it, and it's always worked for me. So there might be different ways, but this is just the one I prefer. I should probably find the unique for them to mate faster, but we can wait a little bit. The cook time is pretty fast with the soul terminal, and then the incubation period outside will be very fast because of nest. Looks like Kiki's trying to figure out how to beat the Phoenix effect, which I know the answer, and trust me, it is not a pretty one. So it's gonna drop the egg here very shortly, and then the soul terminal will pick it up as soon as it ticks. Come on, tick. Tick. Alright, I don't have the time for this. I'll just throw it in here. And then I'll tick and I'll go all the way down. There it is. We're gonna drop it. And whenever you have nest going, it will say 3 minutes, but there you go, it ticked down to 15 seconds. And then it went back up. Ten seconds. It's kind of buggy, but as you can see, it does do it. It's a little. It's a lot faster than 3 minutes, I'll tell you that. Okay. And whenever it's a baby still, it won't fully grown. There you go. We got a beta brutal. It always takes the mother's variant, and it's more towards the lower end. So from prime and basic, we got a beta brutal Velosaur. So now we're going to start setting up our line of mating with our clean females and our one male. Alright guys, we have everything set up here. We bred these two prime and brutal until we received a enough clean females. Clean females are often referred to as no mutation females. So basically, the entire of your breeding process, these will never get changed. They will stay right here for whatever you're doing. This is part of the best egg mod, and I will show you guys if you like to add this to your server. Basically, it takes the time for you to carry over all the good stats of your dino. As you can see, stamina, oxygen, and weight are bad, so it's going to take the two parents, it sees them, and it's cool go and pull the best stats for them. And there you go. Now when it comes out, it's going to be identical with the best stats to all of them. You don't necessarily need all the stats identical. It just visually helps. So why that pops, I'm going to explain something to you guys. I'm going to make sure this one is not mating. So there is what we call a 7th variant of every variant. So this is a 7th variant of the rage variant. It's called a lethal. Lethal cannot mate with other ones. Lethal has to be mating with lethal. So as you can see, I'm going to refresh the timer here, and it's going to kind of lie to you that it's mating, or not even, it's not even going to do that at this point. But you can see it's ready to mate. It's ready to mate. They're not mating because the 7th variant only can mate with the 7th variant, which would be for like Rage Kibble. It is lethal. Let me pull up my things. I had it up earlier. For Rage is lethal, for resources elemental, armored for guardian, and such, and unstoppable is nuclear. So they can, if you're trying to breed stats into them, they can't mate with each other like this. It has to be lethal with lethal. Um, yeah, so it's gonna be overpowered because lethal is stupid broken, and I am making a video on it about it, and I think our egg popped over there, so let's go see. Oh, we got twins. As you can see, it got all the best stats from the mom and the dad. So what we can do, if it does not have any mutation, and sometimes you can get a random color mutations on him, so we want to check. Okay, 0, 0. Okay, clean male. This is going to be a clean male. That's what we're going to start off with. So we don't need mom and dad anymore. But keep him, throw him in somewhere just in case, you know, something happens. A troll comes through your base and wipes your things. Your soul terminal is indestructible, so it's protected. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this one and we're going to turn it into a clean male. Clean female, I'm sorry. So you're going to change the gender. Now it's clean. We're going to make sure all these are breeding. And I have my, I have 10 of them. Most servers just offer 5. And you can change the range if your server lets you to make it bigger like this, or else it's really tiny and you have to squish a lot. So we're gonna, a little trick is if you go in and you set a pin code to him, it could be any pin code. Mine is 1111. It's gonna do all of them at once. So I'm gonna pull these over here. You want to hitch all the dinos that you're breeding together to the post, because if there's any singularity, it can pull them. So it looks like that one's a little far. We're gonna move it a little closer. Are you mating? No, you're mating. No, mating. That one's a little far. Okay. So they're all mating. This again is our clean male. He has no mutations. The females you will never touch. Just leave them. The only thing you will be moving in and out is the male. Whatever mutation you are looking for, you're gonna just move the male out. So it's gonna be very simple. The longest thing here, it's gonna be the mating process. I will be doing, well, I have your attention here on this. I'm gonna be shortly doing, after this video, I'm gonna be doing a starter dinos like that Lethal Velo, testing it against some bosses so you guys can see the damage output. I know I did it a little bit last night on my stream, but I'm gonna do it a little bit more in depth against higher tier bosses and what to expect and how long it takes. I will suffer for you guys. As you can see, it does not matter if it's alpha or beta or whatever, or it's even basic. They're all mating and we don't care about that. Right now we just care about getting the stats into them and how to do so. You can, when you're finally done with the 254 statted, you know, because that's the max you can go up to, 254. You will make that one an Omega, and then you will breed melee the same way. You will breed melee into it, and you will make that one an Omega too. So while you're mating, you want to keep your eye on some Paragons out there, or you already have them. It's really up to you. I didn't make them all Omegas because that is unrealistic. And I'm trying to make more videos for people that are lower tier. What in hell is going on here? Oh, it's a radiation. Got it. So we're gonna come to the soul terminal. It cooked the eggs down for us. So I'm gonna show you one egg. Did it pick them all up? No, it did not all of them. I see one cooking there. Well, it picks that one up and cooks it down. If you do have the best egg maker, I can show you. It kind of tells you where. See, right? This means that the mutation's going to go in oxygen. This one's gonna go in weight. This one's gonna go into oxygen. This is gonna go into food. This one's gonna go into weight. So just to test this one out. So what is their current weight? 32. So yeah, it's telling you that it's gonna. This one is gonna have 52 weight when it's done. That's a little cheesy way of doing it. Again, you don't need this mod. And this one's going to go into weight too. So if you have this mod, you already know all these eggs are not going to work out for you. But we don't know that because we don't have this mod. So we're all going to drop them and they're going to hatch. And while you do that, you want to make sure he's not mating. We're going to quickly refresh the timer here. So one for you. And you want to stack them in a line to be somewhat organized. So you can do this quicker if you do have the potion, crazy potion mod. I know a lot of people came over to our server because they like mating and they don't like the difficulty of the other servers. Because we are kind of a family friendly server. We understand you need to spend time with your family, and we have our settings a little bit boosted for the mating process. We have some mods to help out, not that they're really boosted. So radiation wore off. We're gonna use the same code again. Alright, we're gonna get them to mate. Make sure we got them all. Alright, so we didn't know that we used that egg thing, right? So we're gonna go down here. Okay, we have an oxygen mutation, weight mutation, oxygen, food, weight, weight, weight. Okay, well, we don't need any of these. We're looking for health a milli. So we're just gonna destroy the souls in there. We don't need those. Keep your server clean and fresh. Destroy the soul balls that you do not need. Or else you'll lag your server and then, well, it's gonna be your fault. So we're gonna do one more cycle here, and then I will show you guys without using the egg thing. Hopefully we get, and this is all RNG. It's you know, as you saw, we had a bunch of weight, food, and oxygen. Sometimes you can get nothing but health. Sometimes you are looking for melee, excuse me, and you get nothing but weight. It's very random. This is gonna be my secret lab. This is my starter base when I started playing on the server before I joined Dodo. You can see all the females there, the male here. This is the first boss I killed by myself. Most of your guys is probably first too. Are we almost done? Yeah, we're almost done. I don't like wasting your guys' time. I already feel bad for some of my videos that are pretty bad. But at this wait time, I guess I can advertise our server a little bit. If you'd like to join our server, the appropriate links will be down below. Join our Discord. You can ask questions. Also, a great place to get questions answered is on the Hexen Discord, the Modders Discord about this. He has a, I guess I can give him a shout out because he's always helping us, everybody out, not just me. It's Flocker Kill. He is an amazing mod. He's always answering questions. He is. I've never seen him rage at anybody, so I'm just gonna say he's very friendly. All right. So the eggs are cooking down. I'm not gonna put them in the egg thing. I'm just gonna throw them out. Everybody likes a good gotcha game. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. So the way you get this is the Soul Terminal mod, the Soul mod. How you get to do your stuff is you go into Options, Automated, Fertilize Egg Incubation, and then you go to Options and Newborn Trap. Make sure you have this enabled. Make sure you have soul balls. If you want to make it visible, you can. The rotating blue circle is how far it will pick it up. So it's about to here from the soul terminal. It's pretty far. I recommend this mod greatly because sometimes babies will glitch underneath, and this just prevents it from doing so. All right, let's see what we have. We have a stamina. That's not bad, but that's not what we're looking for. Stamina, oxygen. Oh, there we go. We have our first melee. Second melee, stamina, and food. So we're going to take the melee out. We're going to remove the male. So the baby male, the male, right? He has 29. This one has 49. So we're going to throw him out. Let's see if we got health on this one that just popped. Nope, we had weight. We don't need these. Destroy all souls. Keep our server clean. And we're going to refresh it. And basically, you can have more females than this, but the more females you have, the higher chance is for your mutation. Because you have more numbers to roll on it and so on. I usually do it with 6 just because we have the mating potions. 6, 7, 8, something like that. I'm going to hit my mutators again. I'm gonna hit my mutators again. Is it on cooldown? Yeah, so it has another 10-second cooldown. Oh, the radiation hasn't worn off. So also with the mutators, it's not guaranteed the mutations. You can still get like half of them or you don't get one and so on. It just helps. It speeds up the mating process. There you go. I'm just gonna, they're all mating already, so I'm just gonna make him mate, and you can see it's all popping out. This thing is good to whenever you're making your females to make them all the same level and the same stats and everything. It helps. It's better for the eye, so you can just tell the difference there on how different it is. I don't know what to do. These are some of the sets. I have not collected them all personally, although we do. Oh, I send them here too. So this is the Midas set. Nobody tell Legion. It turns you gold, although it doesn't do anything. Boom, boom, boom. This is a great way to keep track of your sets. We don't have this one. Fellowship, I don't know what it does. I just like the effects. I'm going to be honest with you. I just like the effects. Apollo. What does Apollo do? Actually, I'm curious. It is for the Hearthstone Siren duration. Oh, it's for the thingy. Yeah. For the crossbow. Heart. Or not crossbow. The bow. It's just for the making the unique weapons more awesome. Oh, we don't have hands here. That's okay. This one we can make. And then we need the hands. Except I don't like this one because, well, obvious FPS drop. Okay, we're getting sidetracked here. Did they mate? Yeah, it's still picking up the eggs. Perfect timing. It's gonna pick up all the eggs. It's gonna pick up all the eggs. It's all terminal! And it should incubate them all at the same time this time because we clicked mate with everything. Okay, it picked them up. We're gonna drop them all. I have my ACs right here. And the Oviraptor makes it pop a lot faster instead of waiting the 3 minutes that I don't want to keep you guys here because I would have wasted 6 minutes of your time just staring at eggs. There they go. So let's see here. Wait, so you see they didn't carry the stat over for the thing, but it doesn't matter to us. That one went in food. That one went in speed. Oh, see, that one went in HP, so we would keep this one because we're gonna start breeding HP next anyways. Okay, so these ones were, unfortunately, most of them weren't good. So we would destroy them, and we'll keep doing that. So let's just say your baby came out to 254. You have finally been maxing your melee line. Great, wonderful. You don't need this one anymore, right? We're only ever switching out the male. And now we want to start doing the health. Perfect. We have our health mutation right here from our earlier breeding. And he has no... Oh, he has one mutation. 2 mutations. So you want it to be clean. So I think he got coloring mutations. Oh, he got the health mutation, which is fine. We want to keep always... We want to keep all the mutations on one side of it, on the father side, the patrilineal side. So you saw this one had the mutation. We will always... Oh, matrilineal side, sorry. We always want to keep the mutations on the mother side. That's why we're only changing out the male. So you always want to change out the male and you always leave these here. That's it. These do not get touched until you're done breeding. All your stats. You only change out the male whenever you want to upgrade to the the next mutation, or if you want to start health. You would change the male and then you'll do it all over again until you get 254. And that is the secret of breeding. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know if I explained it right. I explained it the way I explained it to somebody on our server that had the same question. Hopefully this makes sense. I guess I can judge by your guys' thumbs up and dislikes in your comments. If this makes sense to you, let me know. I was trying to avoid this video as much as possible because I'm not very good at explaining it, or at least I don't feel like it. But yeah, let me know if this makes sense to you. Let me know if you want another video, or if you have a question about something I did in here, leave it in the comments. If you like my content, please subscribe. And then you can keep up to date to what I post. Notification bell helps to notify you when I do so. Your likes, help me tell me that I'm doing a good job. Your dislike tells me I did something wrong. So they're not, they're not bad dislikes. There's no such thing. It just makes what did I do wrong to do it better next time. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. If you have any comments about my video, please put them down below so I can read them and learn. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I'll see you shortly in my next one when we're testing out the Lethal Velo on bosses and beacon bosses. Thank you guys, and see you next time.